Bart, I don't mean to alarm you, but they put Mam in even soda. Okay, so what we're doing today is I copied the world file for the fucking thing. So this is a single player world. You can tell the fact that it's a single player world by the fact that it is. Open the land. So we ain't cheating. We're just planning and side questing. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use this to plan out ideas. We need to design a bridge. We need to design the top. I also want to start getting down the idea of what we want to do for the storage, because the top is going to be difficult. But storage I can do. Storage I can do. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start filling in the top of this and starting this incredible big project. As you can see here, I started draining the ocean in the last stream. That's going to be a long time on the actual survival on this one. But we got a lot of planning. There's also some geodes underneath the ocean, which is really based because we need that. But right now, what we're going to do is we're going to start... We're going to start filling up this world here. /fill. No, I did it at 99, but that's because you walk on 100, so. Then we're going to go over here, we're going to fill it with grass. Or dirt, I don't really give a damn. We'll fill it with grass. But we're going to get an idea of what things are, get a bridge design down so we can start connecting up bases. Because... So that's... That gives you indication of how big this fucking thing is. And all we need to do is just slowly fill this in. And then we can use this world to plan out things. So when these streams are, I will abundantly make clear that it's a testing world. This is not real. This is non-real. In real. And we're just gonna do that. And slowly fill up this circle, and then I need to figure out how I want to do the storage design. My idea for the storage room is probably gonna go right underneath here. It seems right to me. Sorry for my birds, they do be screaming. They do be doing that all the time. I'm gonna shut the door because they won't stop. Early. They do what they want. I don't know if they'll make it better, but we can certainly hope. So this is what we have to look forward to in the earlier streams. Is filling in this area. I'm not too worried about filling this all in right now. But we do need a design for a storage room, and a very big one at that. But that raises a couple questions that I need to figure out, because this is gonna be really cool, actually. The storage room, because I like turn on like full bright. Oh wait, just going to have a command block. Actually, no, we don't need a command block. We can just be normal about this. There you go. So now, no shadows. Not really worried about it. I am going to, on the other hand, turn on peaceful so shit's not spawning. I don't really care. I'm not building a hostile mob farm. But what I wanted to do is, because of how large this is, I want to think of a distance to have a hall and like apartments on the outside of this, or not on the outside, but like inside the wall, facing outside. Then build a storage room in the center, which is going to be interesting. Okay. So there's a lot of ways to do storage rooms. I kind of want to do barrels again for the sole reason of barrels don't lag nearly as much. So that's where I'm at with that. Okay. That's the thing. There's a lot of design. I'm trying to think of what I'm. So I'm thinking we'll use barrels again. Trying to think of a design because I don't know. The first area is going to be all chests. So I'm going to reach out to the end so I can start building a chest design. Because I'd actually like to have my stuff in a chest area. So I'm going to kind of look up some designs and morph them, I think. I'd like to use copper. Trying to think. So this is the center of the base, as we know. I'm going to mark this with pink concrete for now, because it never hurts. Pink is a very bright color. So this base will slowly get built up in survival mode, and also, so this is like a skeleton thing for now. But I'm trying to think. So I do want to do copper. I forget what copper grates do. Oxidized cut copper. Dyes and copper. Here's the thing I need to figure out. So I'm thinking at minimum I want 3. This is the issue because if we're doing barrels, this is a large chest, that's a large chest. Here's the thing, can I reach the top one here? I can still do that. Because keep in mind this is going to be like the storage room that we're going to use for a good time. They don't like that because you're reaching real high up there. But that allows you 6 barrels per item. Like, that's not comfortable. So I think 4 is like the max. What I could do is we do 5, right? And if we sink it down slightly, because then it's up to, that would give us 2 large chests and then some for an item. And then how I always mark it is like, let's say this is logs. This cut down lag as much as possible. You would do like that around the item, and then let's say like design wise, it's like something like that. You know, we'll figure it out. It's not gonna have to be super ornate, but I'm thinking this way of these little cubbies. I don't want to destroy everything. So let's design a cubby system first of what would be great for storage. Did this transfer over when I do this as full? Yep, it's still full of my stuff. Funny. So let's just say, right, we do this. And in a chunk of items, I think that's way too big. I think I always go like 3. So let's just say 3 items in a section, right? Boop. Don't get me wrong, they'll be all sections. This will be one of those things, the thing that sticks with storage rooms for me is like the first a long time is just built around getting it to look right and then adjusting it. So I want to have more storage. If there's chests that are not filled, that's fine. Birch. Okay, so we have these logs here, right? How do we make this look good now? So if we want to be walking up here, so if we do, you know, let's say we do something like, what kind of stairs do we have as well? Deep slate tile. Does this look the same? Oh, that looks kind of not great. Stair. Polished blackstone stairs look kind of nerd-esque. I like purple. I've not built much with it. That's a very bright design. I'd like copper and something else. Probably like a brick. Is deep slate complementary enough? Maybe not like that. We could do like where you walk. Where you walk is copper, and then let's say it's surrounded by, because we do those don't look as good as I thought they would. Also, I don't know why, but actually I know why. This little tink, when you're walking copper, it's dead satisfying. Here's my idea as well. it doesn't quite do it. Maybe that's too much copper for this area. Let's just say we do like... So I like the idea of copper. Copper is very nice to my eyes, especially the oxidized copper. The issue I have though is when it comes to copper lamps, these are not nowhere near as bright. So even if we do that, so we'll use, because what is it? It's super dim, isn't it? So if we do that, so I'm thinking, because you need light for your storage, and I want to use copper bulbs this time around. So what we're going to do is, okay, here's my idea. If we want light, we're going to want a lamp like right here. That's a must. Actually, let's use wax copper. Wax copper, waxed. I think we're gonna, maybe we'll do some parts aging copper, some part not. So we'll use. So this is a wax copper bulb. We can tuck this in beside here. That nice little red accent there because it's powered on. Because I don't want to make it if you make it too complicated, remember I'm gonna have to do that design like several hundred times. So I just want it to be a simple design that's repeatable. Doesn't have to be anything fancy. Depending on how we do this, like these can be hidden, and depending on how we're doing this, issues is like, I guess if I want to make my life easy, I should have these very visibly shown at the top of what you're running towards. So if we're doing it like that, we can have, because we want to be, because let's see where the best place to stand I think is like right here. So if we're standing there, do we want that to help signify? Or again, do we want a full block? Because we want a full block. Or this is what we plan out things now. We could do like that, and then that can lead into something like this. We could do that. It's a lot of copper though. So I'm thinking we turn it down on the copper a bit. Do you want to utilize deep slate? I do like it. It is a nice block. I think if we use too much copper, it kind of drowns out copper. So we can do this and bring some darkness back into it. It's a little bit more pleasing to the eye. And again, the nice thing I like about this, like, look how nice that light is. Like how bright is that? So yeah, it's with no light. And then if we have the oxidized bulb, it's going to be very dim, isn't it? Bruh. Yeah, it puts out no light compared to its very bright counterpart. So that should keep our room very nice and bright. Trying to think, because if we want to display what's up here, we're gonna have to, do that. What I'm thinking is making a double-decker storage as well, so it's 2 tiers. Again, I'd rather have an abundance of storage of things, especially because I'm using barrels, than not. So I need to be smart about this, because right now, there we go. Because right now, if we look, how tall is this entire setup going to have to be? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's 8 tall, including the floor. 7 tall. If it's like if there's another layer here, and the question is if we're doing that. Well, doing that, I'm just gonna copy the pattern above anyway. So whatever the walkways are in style, because for example, the next blocks could be. I'm just gonna do this for an example. Wool. Just to show the different items. Okay, wool. So while that's there, here's the issue though. I can kind of try to show. That's gonna block too much, I can already tell. I want these blocks to be easy to see. And that's not easy to see. So they do need to be right out in the open. So what we're going to do is boost everything up 1, create an air block gap like we did have, and do that. Because now, because here's the thing, even if I do this, you can still clearly tell what that block is. Don't want to do that though, because there's some blocks with the textures that are not ideal. So the question is do I want a 2-block additional gap between them? So we can copy the pattern the right way, because then we do this, right? So I'm trying to think. So you kind of want to just do you want to be boosted up 1. So I want to be like right here. And this is too far, because if you see, like, you can hit a corner of here that you can't hit. I don't like that. So you want to be right here so you can easily hit whatever the fuck you're looking at. Okay. So if we're doing this, we can have it that it's... Because I'm actually just thinking about just like making this straight drop off. And then... doing it like this. But the issue is you fall down in here, you can't jump back up there. Now if you have jump boost, that's not a problem. Guess I could just do... because you shouldn't fall down there, but... And again, when you're walking through, the one that you're going to use for direction giving is up there. That's just a reminder to keep it in your brain. Thinking that might be the move. Again, I don't want to go too complicated on the design because I'm going to be building it about a billion fucking times. But even up here, because let's say we copy that design, right? Let's make sure that we copy this design. I do think we can lower these back down, though. Let's see. We can get away with that. So it goes like that. It goes into a solid block like that, and that's topped with that. So in the above area it looks like that, but we still have enough space that we can add a one block thing, which I'm also tempted, depending on the size of the cubbies. I don't want like walls here because like you don't have to like step out and come back over. So realistically speaking, you're gonna have, you know, the next one right here. So there's your next chunk of whatever. We can place this like that. Okay. Because to say I had that coming out, right? I'm coming out. I want the world to know. You could have it like this, because then you can mosey on around. 1, 2, 3. So that's a 3 by 3 area in there, and then we could have it come out to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's not gonna be exactly like that because that's a lot of copper. I'm trying to think of ways to mentally split this up. See, that doesn't look bad there, but then it looks awful when you get to here. The way I always do storage rooms. Is that getting better or worse? If I could spell for more than 5 minutes, it'd be great. Because me, I usually like to throw in crafting tables and things, so you don't have to run around for them. I don't know. I mean, I could throw them, but I usually just try to have them facing dead straight up because I don't like seeing the sides of them. That doesn't look right. So usually what I would do is place them. I always place them like as a repeating pattern kind of thing. See, and this is the trial and error of things like this. Finding out what is good looking, what is not. Like, that's not. Adding some depth is always good. I don't like things that your feet can fall into either, because... Of course, nothing has to be permanent, but I'm trying to not make it that they tear this shit out later. I don't think that looks good for this pattern. I'm wondering is like if I do to kind of create mental split. I create a mental split area there, right? This makes sense when I'm saying mental split. And then I widen it because we definitely have enough room to make a 7 wide path. 2, 3, 4, 6. And then another stair. And then we have the 3 by 3 in the center here. So now there's 2 blocks here. See, I wish I could do. So I could do that, but then you're gonna have this little thing you're gonna step in all the time, and that's gonna bug the hell out of anyone. See, I don't hate that design right now. And you can do simple things like, you know, add some of these here. This doesn't stop your ability to run in between it. Then create like a support structure. Because if I do something like... The question is if I hide the crafting bench up here. Because then it'll just look like an oak. It will look like oak wood right from below. That's the issue. So why you don't do that. I wish I could change the direction of crafting benches. That'd be really good. Rojing, please. Rojing, please fix. If I could place stairs like perfectly all the time, that'd be a life skill worth bragging about. So I'm not sure if I like that either. These are things we plan out and hopefully find what we like. So if we do that, we get the and even if we do like this to continue the separation area, still looks alright. And then, you know, do like the deep slate vibe, because I could see myself walking through this, grabbing my wood. And also the thing is reason is that this work is I can start filling this with shulker boxes if I make a shulker box farm and then fill it. I know it's manual storage, and manual storage is cringe, but I'm fine with it. Just trying to think. That's pretty cool. And this is still late enough to not spawn anything. So I like this design because as I just place a shit ton of stairs. I just like very slightly canted roofs. There's something about it. Can't have like a skylight because it doesn't make sense because how the base is designed, but I think if we just light the sides like that, I think this is a pretty solid storage room idea so far. Because if we copy this, right, see there's perfect isolation on the top for that stuff, no overlap. And then gives us this really like cool impending vibe to me. That's a full block. So I just need to figure out the more minor details of the floor. Maybe it doesn't need copper in the floor. I haven't decided yet. It could be all stone. Because you get occasional tink. Maybe just copper in there. And then let's see if we can add some depth. Still like my hidden, not hidden, but crafting tables, because I'm a firm believer you can never have enough crafting tables. Being that, it's also nice because let's say if I can put one here, right, and here, like I'd repeat it like that. Think about this is why it's a practical thing to me. You just say you're over here, you grab some wood real quick. Oh, planks, cool. And probably what I'll do for the hall here is like logs here. Logs, planks, like the whole area would be wood of different types and things and the things associated. But again, I'm trying to shoot for way too much storage than not enough, but I'm trying to go lag friendly storage, so that's what we're doing. Barrels. Not the biggest fan of barrels, but they don't cause lag. And being that my base on the server is right in spawn, I'm trying not to be a dickhead to everyone about lag and things. So I know chests are client side lag and not server lag, and what hoppers are server lag at that point. Trying to think. Maybe it's simpler for the walkway, because, with some copper accenting here, keep like a whatever vibe for the design. Because if you're walking through here, I think the dark of the roof is cool. Really appreciate Mojang for lowering the lighting requirement for shit, because not that it was bad, but now you just have a lot of options for things. Let's see if this is a solid storage. Because once we get this design out, I can figure out how close to the roof I can get it and build it in reverse, basically, or count down as much as I need and do that. I do like the slight copper accents. I think this adds a good bit because it's walkover. You have this here. It won't take up as much copper to build it, which is nice. Because I do plan to build more copper. I do need to get wax copper, which means I'm going to have to make one of those automatic bee farms. Because if most of my aesthetic building is all copper, we're going to fly through that. I do like this little... It's almost like V feeling thing here. That's kind of neat. Oh, let's play around with it. No, that's not doing it for me. Not doing it for me. Plus, then it stops you from moving in between these things. I almost want to mirror this exactly out of the deep slate and do that. And this. But maybe not the most. No, that's fine. If you're like, oh, okay, wood. Birch wood, or, well, like jungle logs. It's not the worst. You can also go through here. You can also go down here. Kind of like this too, because it locks you in. Only thing is it's not locked in on this side, but I don't have an easy way of doing that. But then when you're up here, you have access to all 5 real easy. See, I really like... Ooh, I like it more with the full block there. That's a little... Makes it look a little bit more beefy. That's sitting on that. Yeah. Now I don't know if it would look better from the ceiling as well. Does it look better from the ceiling? It's the biggest thing I've learned in this game is that depth is always a good thing. Yeah, I'd say that's good. It's a moodier storage room, but definitely like the vibe of it. Just really hoping that this is not going to be a pain to navigate and use. Because most of the time, like, if I'm doing crafting, it's just grabbing items. It's like, oh, I just need logs. Grab logs, walk on out, and head on out. And I do like this big wide open center section, because once you get a light trench, you can fly through here. And then this will just be copied and parodied on the roof. Oop, I didn't notice that. As I continuously place stairs the wrong direction. Bruh. Why am I bad at this game? Yeah, I'd say that's pretty decent. The only thing, like I said, I'm uncertain about is the orientation of the is these pillars. I really don't know if that's gonna be a problem. Everyone wants to say it's strange that I'm doing good. How about yourself? See, now I just realized a problem that I'm not sure if I like or not. These lamps. So this is 1 across, that's 2 across, 3 up there. I mean, I don't think it looks bad. Because you can tell visually that it goes downwards here. That actually looks kind of cool. If I humor myself for a second there. Better, worse, yay, nay. How's it going for you? You having a good day yourself? See, with this down like that, it's like I really want to do that now. Or can we get away with that? Like an up and a support pillar. I'm trying to think of what looks not stupid. The thing I don't like about this is there's that there. The corner there makes it look kinda stupid, in my opinion. Man, I really don't know. I do like the copper lights. I can get used to their location being one block lower, especially because it's close to the floor, keeping things from spawning, so that makes sense. I'm just not certain of what to do with these. If it's like that and like that. I don't want to do that because then you'll see the redstone block. Wrong order, me. That's definitely worse. This is the fun of planning out things. It's just, oh no. What have I done? Why is it ugly now? So that's a consistent design. We do that, that's consistent. Then we get weird when we get up to the roof level. Because everything looks kinda ugly. This is alright, and also you can kinda see through that area. So if we go boop boop, that's pretty alright. I kinda do like obscuring that though. But then you run into this problem where it looks dumb again. Because I think what would look better is like if the stairs came out to there. Oh no, I'm just kind of tired voice. It is early and that's what we'd be doing. That looks atrocious. Pog. So back to here. So this is what we had. So if you're building a storage room like this, have a bar here, because that's what you're going to place your blocks off of. That we're helping. Shut up, man. I slept in because I'm off work today. I haven't quite woken up yet. Welcome to Tired Voice Streaming. See, I like that. That's cool. The only thing is, because you know what would help? It would help this a lot if we did it this way. Okay. Go big or go home. I think it's time to go big. We bump these out one more, it should be fine. And this will be very wide. But again, it's going to be on the axes of this. So I'm not too fucking worried. How's that really? Shut up. You didn't wake up before like 12 most days. Man. And then this would actually give me more room to move in between this. Yeah, get called out. Doesn't feel so good, does it? Question I had is, these came before, so what we could do now is do not that. Wait. Oh no, it was that just because this hasn't been moved over yet. Massive builds call for fucking massive, stupid energy. What if we did this? That's a no, Chief. That? Ooh, we cooking now, chat. It's a thing that I can't. Oh, I kind of like that. Kind of liking that. That kind of looking like a thing. And then we'll have to move these over. Everything's got to come over. Designing things is hard. But if they look good, all things look like a thing. Except things that aren't things. Those don't look like things because they're not things. But things that are things do look like things. But some things transcend the title of things and have unique names. Yeah. Down in the deep with your boy Common Sense. Or Blitzkreke on here. Punching metal with my fist. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it's 5 from the center. There we go. Yep, that looks right. So for building like this, okay. Now that these would go here, go there, go here, pillar, union, yeah, exactly. Oh wait, no, not that high, because if we do that, it's gonna throw shit off. We're gonna go boink. That doesn't feel correct. If we do that, you can definitely see a lot of things. Starting into that problem where that looks not good. Okay, let me humor myself because it's probably going to be... For organizing things, this is going to take away from the depth, though. And now you can only see one side of the block. Actually, no, that's not true, because you can see the top of the block here. Yeah, it's not as good, I don't think, as that. If we go like that. That's trippy. Damn. That's trippy because you see, like, it creates like a lot of visual weirdness with your eyeballs. I don't mind that as much. We brought that down though. Everything is wrong. Okay, let's get back down to this point. Let's get down to the brass tacks. Alright, so we got this. And just for my mental clarity, we're just gonna do that real quick. So we got this. We can do this. That should make a curved roof. And then this. Space off. Everything's still even, right? Oh, Pog, it's not. Pain. Ooh, that kind of looks cool. I like that, though. So we need... Pain. Agony. Don't want to make this too tall. But I'm not against it either. What's that like? Good, bad, indifferent. Let's see. I don't want to make it too much taller than that because I think that's a pretty good height, especially for just a Minecraft player. Just for my lonesome ass. Okay. I'm not depressed. We're good. Again, just tired voice. Just keeping the chill vibe up. This is what I sound like pretty much every morning when I wake up for a while. Until I get real excited about something. Okay. That's like looking like a thing, I think. It's certainly thinging up the thing. I was crazy once. They put me in a rubber room with rats. Rats make me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. Okay, how does that look? I don't like how plain that's looking now. So what I'm wondering is, if I'm wondering that I'm wondering, but am I wondering if I'm truly wondering? I wonder. I think what we need to do to make that look good again is let's cook shit. So that's not looking bueno, right? But if we bring fuck off block, if we bring this out one more, does this look more bueno or less bueno? More bueno, less bueno, he, she, we, bueno. It kind of looks like it is. Actually, I guess it's not bad. Because I'm missing some context of like this needs to be there. That does help. Yeah, it does help. The curve is alright because it's pretty sustainable. Pretty sustainable curve. There's only one thing I can think about. So this is a half block. If I do that, I think this is exactly what we had before, isn't it? And it looked kind of ass. Actually, no, because it's not a stair. It's not a stair directly in it. It's a slab instead. So, because I think it had stairs there. That I think looks better. Fuck off, mouse. I hate this cord on this mouse. Pushes this light ass. There you go. Let's see. It's pretty dark though. No. But it's still not dark enough to cause mob spawning, which is wrong. This is a single player world that I poured the map over. This is a single player world. That's why I put testing in the stream name. The real server is up and running, but I'm not on it. That's a cool looking pattern. I'm thinking this could be our storage room design. It's very large and it's gonna be double decker. And I'll have to figure out how to fucking do stairs. Cause this will be going underneath here. Storage is a big part of everything. And these will run all the way down. Not all the way down, because I'm going to make a smaller inner side circle, because there's going to be like apartments and shit on the outer side of here. With probably villagers and other things. Maybe I'll build fake little shops. So it's probably going to go out to like here. That's going to be double decker. Like that. Or what I could do is I could bring it all the way out to the end. Because it's only on the axes. And then just have these rounded corners as like the areas and leave these areas clear. Which that could be cool, because if I do it that way, if I bring it all the way to the end of this, I can make an area to fly in. So when you have elytra, I can, instead of going in, I could just fly straight on in through there from that side of the base to the other without having to go up, and I can go straight to storage. That might be the move, because I'll have probably like 1, 2, 3 floors of shopping shenanigans. And then, let's see. Question is that going to be enough storage? Should be a bunch. Guess if I really need to, I could make it a triple decker. Could always leave enough room underneath this to make it triple size. It's manual storage, which sucks, but it is what it is. What I'm wondering is, well, no, I guess maybe I could. Maybe I couldn't. I was gonna say if I could put a lamp, copper lamp, in the ceiling, brightening it down, because I could do like this. I could count appropriately. Does that look good, bad, indifferent? The issue is then I'd have to either raise this floor up. Actually, no, because no. I do like the smoothness of that, so I don't want to do that if I'm gonna add extra lighting. I forget what the copper grate was for. Let me look up that right. Copper grate use. Copper grates have one-on-one use in games and enhance your builds, so it just looks nice. So here's a question I have, right? Oh no, we don't want to do that because again, floor. I was gonna say, I guess I could always do a copper lamp here instead. But then the crafting table. I don't want to be far away from crafting tables. Need my crafting table. Even then, this would still dictate. Yeah. So no. I guess we'll just keep rocking with that. Time night. Set night. So this is more than likely what the storage room would look like. It's kind of dreary, but I think it has a good vibe to it. Especially if I'm building like ornate, old, like I always say government-esque buildings, but like old buildings like that. I think that slight glow will be nice. And unfortunately, there's nothing like. Just curious. It's not an easy way, because I was gonna say like. We can always do this. It's 4 candles look like that, but don't have an easy way to really mount candles. I could have made like a little shelf or something. Uh-huh. Can't tell if I like that more or less. I think it's less. Can I hide lighting somewhere? Nah. No, that definitely ain't it, Chief. I really do feel the need to add more lights to this. Because simple things like us, like having ender chests. Oh, you know, I'm a fucking genius, dude. You sleep well, at least? My brain might be just too shockingly large. Right? So, keep this really nice design, right? I usually like to have an anvil snuck in as well, because, again, I don't know if I would want that many anvils, though. Oh, I'm sorry. Because you could keep a crafting table stored underneath here. It's kind of out of sight, out of mind. You know, not hurt nobody. It's just hidden underneath there. The only one that makes me concerned is I like having ender chests every so often, but maybe not, because it's... What are the crafting tables now? I forgot there's the crafter. Smithing table. That's for making netherite shit, right? I think. Fuck if I know, man. But I'm thinking I can remove the crafting table here. And so here's the only issue, though. If I do that, I'd have to raise this all up by one, which isn't terrible. It's not the worst thing that has happened in this entire building process. I'm gonna keep the copper there, I think. I think it looks nice just to have that extra, a little bit of flavor. A little bit of flavor, you know what I'm saying? Damn. Catgo Mal. Yeah, I like that, because when you look up, it's just a little hidden detail. Not hidden, because you can easily see it. I guess you can't easily see it unless you're underneath it. I like that, though. It adds a little bit of splash, a little color. I'm thinking... What I'm thinking is we just drop some of these bad boys in the floor. And then, to keep with the aesthetics, right? That's better, yeah, because it keeps it a little bit brighter in here. Because then there's 3 sets. They're also offset, which is not bad. Go like that, and then if you want a crafting table, you just jump down here. So while you're doing that, if you don't need a crafting table, they're out of your way. And if not, down here. Right down here. I'm almost tempted to do this. Because, oh yeah, I'm not sure if I'm still a fan of that. Because it'll take 3 of each block, which is not terrible. Could also remove the bottom one, because like you can see here what it is. Could also make the argument that I can remove the top one. Could also do this and just do the same thing that the top is doing, which creates that kind of trippy-esque graphic. Eh. Oh, gotta get it going. But what I'm thinking, because let's say even if we put these here like this, you can always jump up and get on out. So even if I drop this down like that, right? And I was talking about how I like that you were like locked in here. I think that sucks. You can't really tell that those are down there. So I do think that the slabs are the better idea. But it is nice because everything fits right nice in there, and then it creates a hidden valley for it. But they're always right near you. So I'm doing my business, whatever, blah blah blah. I need to craft something real quick. Craft, jump up, and leave. And you're not the wiser to it. And then it's just storage. Just natural storage. You wouldn't know unless you were like right over here. Better or worse? I think I like that a little bit better. So let's kind of do what it would look like with the wood. Still tempted to, if we're doing wood, oh, this is the all side is log. Get this log, this log, this log. There's a lot of wood types now. I'm not even mentioning the nether wood. So it'd be boop. That's why I didn't do it, because it looks... It should not be as hard as it is. Let me see something real quick. It's honestly not terrible. Like, I know it's asymmetric in a way, but it gives off a closed vibe to that. But if you're in here, or you could always do that. Does it look stupid like this? I do as the crystal guides. Still this fucking stupid corner thing. It's pissing me off. If we go like that. Does solve a lot of that issue. Oh boy, this is the fun of building. So we could do that. Boop. 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 See, I just don't like how slightly out of reach that is. At this point, we're just goofing around now. Yeah. That's doing way too much. I think walking down this way, so you know wood is here. We can see first log, second log, third log. Just make sure you can tell the differences of everything. So from here, you can only see that. No, that's not good either. I like how that makes that nice little bit here. Everything has to be beautifully symmetrical, man. Even though I know I want it to be. Okay. How much do I send it as that? Because even though it's not the prettiest looking way, it adds some depth to the storage. It lines up perfectly. And you can see, you know, 1, 2 sides of the block. And so just flat side. It's gonna be a fairly big room though. 2, 3, 4. So it's, yeah, she's wide. Not that I don't have space for doing this, so. That's double decker. And I think for sanity and late game playability, we're going to take each hall all the way down to the end, as far as we can go. I don't know. Let me see. No, it shouldn't be wider than that. It should be perfectly fit. My stomach made a strange noise. So it's from this pillar here. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks wide. 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Fuck, I'm retarded. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. It's 14 plus additional 5. We get to 19. Because you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's 19, yeah, 19. It's 19 wide. It'll fit pretty nicely. Because this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 26, 27 wide. So we'd have 8 blocks of space there and there. So that should be fine. So we have the ability to start building storage room now. Because one layer is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 tall. So from here in the center, I don't want to start building this right now though, because here's the thing, if I build it, I want to build it with enough space in the center to do what I gotta do. Because I don't want to not have enough room to get up and down this build. And then pigeonhole myself with this storage room. But I'm hoping that's enough storage. If not, I can do a triple tiered storage and then we'll organize it based on several factors. I think I'm going to do the same thing I did on the Pixels server, the original one, where north, south, east, and west we marked with an emerald, diamond, iron, or gold block. Just so, because they're going to look identical. So I'll probably place. Or no, I could just do a sign. Oak hanging sign. Forgive this. I'll find a way. Or, because they're going to look identical regardless. I need to figure out how much space I want. Because I'm tempted this time. Because I do like the water elevator shit to get up and down. It's very nice. Instead of having to use stairs. And I know there's things for multiple floor water level shit. Trying to think. Trying to think of designs for that, or an easy one to get off of, because I don't want to have an issue of getting up and down my base. And see, the thing is, the stairs suck because having to go up and down stairs isn't fun. Bubble elevator is all right, but trying to wonder is you can do bubble elevator here to get up to the top of there, but that still doesn't help me get where I need to go. I could use piston elevator, but those are also slow as shit too. Trying to think. It's probably water elevators because they're dead simple. Trying to think. I'll have to figure it out. Because I do like bubble elevators. They're extremely quick to get around in. No shit. But they're not precise in their ability to get you where you need to go. So what I'm wondering is doing a design where if you have your elevator, let's say each floor puts you like here, either walking out and having to take another up elevator. So it's like it pushes you up here, you come out, go up to the next floor. It's the idea. And you can either zigzag it, so like if we could have 2 elevators like this, because this is just a 5, right? And then we can have a 3 block space in between. And then to get up, it would so if we're doing so let's just say this is your bubble elevator and it puts you up here. Let's jump out and keep going up that way, maybe. That could be an option, because you could also, I don't know if this would actually work the way I think it is, but like let's just say even to make it more automatic, that when you got to the floor, it detects you. I have to make it a little bit bigger. I don't know if there's other better ways to detect a player. I keep fishing up fishware or trap hooks, so I'm not too opposed to this. Guess we could do it like this. Oh, we'll mess around with it. That's what creative mode's for. And then we can just run. This is really quick and dirty. I'm not trying to win any prizes here. But let's just say, right, I put string down like a dumbass. So let's say this is my elevator, right? Just make sure I can. So we take an elevator up, and Oh, I see why this is not gonna work. Let's find out why it's not gonna work, Chad. It's gonna break the web. And it doesn't push you through. Cool. Damn, we stupid. But we could do something like that to make it multiple tiers of just ups 2 elevators side by side. Because usually it'd be up, down. This could be downside. This could be upside. And they can push you up. They can push you up here. And then have, like, get out. Then another water elevator right here. Oh, this is sad. Require slightly more soul sand, but. And let's just say this one takes you fucking. I'm just trying to quick and dirty this. So how this would work is you would go up here. It rushes you up to a floor. You get out. You go up the next one. That's not terrible. Because, like, let's say you have one to, like, bedrock. Bedrock. All the way up. Get here. Oop. It doesn't seem too hard to get out of. Up. Out. Up. Out. That might be the move. Because it's very compact. And then we could have, like, here, the floor. You could have, like, you know, main. And then boom. Bo bippity. I don't know. Because I do like bubble elevators. They're extremely convenient. And then if we wanted to, we could have, like, a hole or something that you can drop into. We could have, let's say, if we do it this way, right? We could have 2 elevators, or just one, whatever works, over here. And this is just a straight drop, straight down. Straight dead center down, or straight down, and then have oscillating elevators up. And the only thing that would be, if we built them side by side like this, they wouldn't be, just anytime we added a floor, we just have to reshuffle the elevator, which isn't the worst thing. But what I'm hoping is that this bubble elevator would be for, like, top storage, shit like that, and then once you get to those floors, there's ways to move around those floors more successfully. But because, like, there's piston elevators, and piston elevators are fine, but they're slow, which is cool. They're cool, just not very fast. So we have a pretty solid design for storage. I'm pretty satisfied with this design here. It's pretty spacious for walking around. I like this system of having 5 barrels per item. And if we need to, because it's 8 blocks, 24 blocks is enough to have 3 whole tiers. So if you want to know how great this is, it's like, you know, 5, 6, 7, 8, boom, storage level. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, boom, storage level. 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, boom, storage level. That would be Not as thick, maybe 1 or 2 blocks more if I'm doing stupid math. To build a very large storage section cutout. So what I could do is start building, because I have deep slate and shit. I can start building barrels, at least mapping out the rough design. Thing is that I want to do is I want to fly into storage room from the side, so it's like I want that to be just straight storage. So maybe what I'll do is, keeping in themes of like bubble elevators and shit, maybe at the end, like the last storage cubby here could just be bubble elevators. So you can get to the end, go up and down, and maybe the first one can be up and down, because this is, imagine in survival mode, because you'd have to traverse this whole thing. So I'm thinking at the ends, having bubble elevators up and down. Actually, probably that might just be drop elevator. It might be just bubble elevator up, drop down. I don't see much reason to have the slow thing, because it's just drop down to the floor below. If I wanted to, I could just, you know, do a slime block. Can't remember if this hurts you if you shift. It does. We could do something like that. And then at least we have a design, because this is what we're working with right now in the survival world. And suboptimal. Very suboptimal. But progress. That's a good design. I like it because it's that darker tone, and it's going to go underneath this thing, so feel like catacombs-esque. It still has copper aesthetics, which I want to do copper aesthetics up on the top. Anything else? I think that's it. I think that's all for this stream. I'm gonna end. We got the storage design down for the most part. If you have some tweaks, let me know. I'm all for seeing what you guys think of. I'm pretty satisfied with this. It's pretty roomy. It seems like you can move around it pretty easy. And that's all. Thank you for watching.